group number 1, this is the image that you have been drawn to, or if you have chosen using the first letter of your name, then it's EKQW. So let's talk about your transformation. Who are you becoming? Okay, so group number 1. Oh, I heard voice lady. Yeah, you will be in your family who will have the wisdom that others in your family don't have. You are a very wise person. I see that maybe you have read a lot of books regarding certain things that has given you a lot of wisdom, or it can be you. Even though you might be young in your family, I feel like you are the person who is wise. So one thing I see that many times people didn't see you that, like maybe you are young. So for some of you, if you're young, okay, maybe many people told you that you're young, you don't have experience, you don't know what you're talking, but now I feel like people are going to recognize your wisdom here. They will be like, yeah, even though she's young or he is young, they know what they are saying. They have that wisdom that we don't have. Even though they don't have the experience, they have wisdom. So that's something I'm seeing here. So if in your family no one took your advice seriously, now that's changing. They are going to take your advice seriously. That's something I feel like, because you are getting the success. So maybe there is this wisdom that you have been sharing to your family members. At that time they didn't listen to you, but now what's happening is they are seeing your success, and then they are understanding, yeah, the wisdom that she was sharing or he was sharing, this person has applied into their own life, and they are seeing the success. So other people will be like, yeah, but let me take their advice seriously. That's something I feel like. You are a wise person, and I feel like people are starting to recognize that. And I even feel like you're becoming someone who is going to trust their intuition very, very strongly. You're someone who can read energy. You're someone who can scan energy. So you're a sensitive person. I feel like that. You are the high priestess, I have to say, because with the image, that's what I'm getting. You're the high priestess. You can see what others can't see, like the owl can see at the night. You can see what others can't see. You are someone who is very, you can make best choices for yourself because you trust your intuition, and I feel like that's going to be heightened. You will be really, really trusting your own guidance, your own wisdom here. For some of you here, I feel like if you're interested in learning about Akashic records, really do that, because it will really benefit for you. It will give you a lot of beneficial advice when you will access the Akashic records. And if you're already doing it, you can take it to the next step where you can help other people as well. Okay, so let's see, who are you transforming into group number 1? Oh wow, we have the butterfly. Look, you are the one who is changing the patterns of your family here with this tree. That is like our our programming, our subconscious programming that has been like, it's like a tree only. Like our ancestor planted a seed, everyone was doing the same thing, same outcome, right? Because yeah, many times the same cycle repeats. And here you are the one who is making the change. First you are changing that in your life. As your life changes, people will be very curious. Maybe your family members, I really feel like your family members will be very curious, like, how did you do it? For example, if in your family there was always a feeling like money will never be enough, you're changing that and you're getting a lot of money. You're becoming more successful, and people are looking at you like your family members, right? I really feel like that. Your ancestral patterns that was not good, you're changing that. First your life is changing, then you will change other people's life. For some of you have already started seeing the changes in your life, and soon people around you will see, like, the way you are showing up is different. The way you are being very confident, you're very, it feels like you're getting more opportunities. They're seeing that you're feeling they're seeing that you're getting very lucky, and they will be a little bit curious, like, how this person is getting all that abundance, right? What are they doing? What is their secret? And for some of you, if some of your family members know that, because you have been sharing, you have been trying to make them understand, but they didn't understand before. But as your life shifts, as you become successful, they will see that how the commitment that you had to your own wisdom is changing your life. So you are the one who is breaking free from that lack mindset, and you're focusing, you're committing, you're committing to prosperity mindset. With this ring and the grapes, I can see that you are someone who is breaking that cycle here. Yeah, for everyone it's going to be different. For other people, you're already in this prosperity mindset. For some of you, it is like you're in this journey where you're understanding how our lack mindset can come in between our success, how it can give us the same old outcomes, same repeated outcomes that we don't want. So you are breaking free from that limited mindset by doing affirmations. Maybe you're doing affirmations, you're listening to your own wisdom, and you're like, yes, I need to focus, I need to commit to prosperity mindset, I need to commit to abundance. Where I was seeing myself in lack, I have to see myself in abundance. And I see that you're doing already. And as you do that, you are committed to prosperity. And once we are committed to that kind of things, right, when we are seeing things in prosperous way, we will attract it. The universe works like that. So it's showing up in your life, and that's the thing, the ancestral pattern. You are changing it. Your life will shift. People will look at you and, yeah, maybe I can also do this. They will ask you what you did, or maybe you will be sharing some experience, and they will be like, yeah, maybe I should try that. I should try that. And you will see a shift in their life as well. But don't get too consumed by for other people, because healing is one's own journey. That's something you need to understand. Whenever someone comes and ask you what are you doing, you can give the secret. That's it. Don't take their task and make it yours. Okay, always remember. And I feel like you're becoming someone who will be focusing on abundance. You will be seeing things in a very abundant way. That's who you're becoming here. And I feel like you will be going with the flow. I see that you are, as a person, you're becoming someone who will be practicing more affirmations every day, on a daily basis. When you're going to sleep, when you wake up, you thank God, you are focusing on gratitude. I see that from you. Wise people do that, right? And I see that. Okay, so let's see what else here. Who are you becoming? Group number 1. Who are you becoming? Okay, we have the raven's head. Interestingly, she has the pearl of wisdom. That's what I feel like. And the raven is also the messenger from the divine, isn't it? So yeah, you are the one who is giving that wisdom, that pearl of wisdom, the pearl that yeah, that's who are you becoming, because we're talking about that, right? You are like the person who have that wisdom, that knowledge that you are getting from an higher source, maybe through reading books, or maybe doing something through books, or for some of you through your intuition. Yeah, our intuition guides us, right, sometimes. And you're trusting your own wisdom of your own intuition here. And that is that. Yeah, you listening to yourself, you have a lot of wisdom that you will gain, and that wisdom will help other people. So you are the one who is giving that knowledge, that wisdom. That's who you're becoming here. For some of you, you can be a psychic also. Maybe you are someone who is ready. Maybe you were doing the work by yourself. Maybe you were only reading for your family members. Maybe you will be changing that, and you will be offering your service to more people. For some of you, I see that. So again, it feels like you are like a vessel. For some of you, I would say that you're a medium as well. You have mediumship skills, because we got the raven, and if you look at the image, there was owl, and that energy of the high priestess were there. So yeah, that's something I'm getting. And another thing, you are going to trigger a lot of people. I have to say that. You're going to trigger other people's shadow. The way you are going to present yourself, the way you are going to say certain things, that will trigger other people. At that time, they might not like it, but that is your work. That's your job, to trigger people so they can heal what is unhealed. If it's not healed, they will not. If it's healed, sorry. If something is healed, they are not going to get triggered. So again, you are the one who is going to trigger people. So expect people to be intimidated by you. I really feel like that, because you have so much knowledge, so much wisdom, uh, that others don't have. Okay, so yeah, you have that pool of wisdom. That's what I'm getting here. You have it. You have that understanding. You can look at other people and understand what they're feeling. You can see through other people's falseness, because you're someone who reads energy here. So maybe you will see that the people around you, the family members, also sometimes get intimidated by you on what you will say next. You might see that a little bit. I feel like that. But here you are becoming who is accessing messages from higher sources. You're getting that wisdom. You're also the one who is going to do a lot of shadow work. You're already doing certain shadow work, and most importantly, I feel like you will be helping people to do their shadow work, because you're already doing it. You know what is your shadow. Sometimes it's very important to understand our shadow to heal certain things, isn't it? And it's not an easy thing. So you are like the person who triggers something that they didn't even know, right? Sometimes we don't even know, and you are the one that is going to show them. Yep, that's who you're becoming. Okay, so let's see. Group number 1, who are you becoming? Oh, we got 2 cards, awakening, and we have the key. Wow, what I was saying, isn't it? You are the one who will awaken things. You are like the key. They have the lock. Something is locked. You are the one who will give them the key to awaken something in them. That's who you're becoming here. These two cards are the confirmation, right? For that, you were in this journey where you have awakened to your own shadow. You have worked with your shadow self, and you have understood your own limitation, your ancestral limitation, the patterns that was happening in your family. But you understanding means that doesn't mean other people in your family will understand, right? Mostly maybe you will be working with family or with other people, but I don't know why I'm getting this, because we have this tree, so mostly it feels like family. So you awakening to your own power, because you have been working with your shadow. You have been understanding that deep knowingness is there, that wisdom is there, why we were not able to get certain things in our life, right? And you are focusing on prosperity. You are transforming your life, and what's next that you will be doing is you will be giving the key, the secret, to other people to transform their life. As I mentioned, you are going to trigger something, and that trigger will awaken something in them that will lead to healing, and that will lead to their new beginning here. And again, the way you're going to give that secret, one thing that you need to know is to be a little bit like a nurturer. Sometimes being a little hard will not work. So you've got to trust your intuition when you're dealing with people. Some people will want that tough love, but some people will want that nurturing kind of energy. So you have to be discerning, and the way you present those messages, please use your intuition for that. That is also there, I feel like. Okay, wow. So yeah, let's see. Who are you becoming, group number 1? Who are you becoming? Seven of Swords. Look, the shadow, the secrets of the shadow, the hidden aspects of ourself. You are already, I feel like you're working with your shadow self, right? You're the one who will make people understand this is your shadow. You've got to work with it. Otherwise, it's going to bother you. That will be a pattern, and you will face that all over your life. If you want to get out of that, if you want a different outcome, face that shadow. Don't keep it hidden. Yes, that's who you're becoming. Yeah, that's 7 of the shadows, right? Again, that's the confirmation here with the 7 of Swords. Yeah, let's see what else here. Who are you becoming? Yeah, it feels like you will be working with the underworld or something. Yeah, like the high priestess, the secrets. Sometimes it's hidden in our subconscious mind. You are the one who is going to make other people trigger and let it out, so they can work through it and get out of that cycle here. The same, like this. Yeah, sometimes many people, what happens is they get into relationship, but the same kind of experience they will have. So you are the one who is going to make them understand why it's happening. you're going to trigger something in them, so they will be able to understand, see their own shadow self, and they're like, yes, this is the problem. This kind of behavior is causing this kind of result, so I need to let go of that and make peace with it. So you are the one who is helping them. That's who you're becoming here. So we have the justice. Wow, yes. And again, sometimes because of that that shadow aspect, we kind of suffer in our life, isn't it? We do the same mistakes, and it leads to a lot of suffering. You're the one who is bringing justice in a way. You're triggering something. Maybe when you will say certain things, people will not like it. Whenever you say something, people will be like, what are you saying? Why are you saying this? Maybe they will be like that, okay? Maybe your family members will act like that. But it's okay. It's okay, because they will think about it later. And that's what your job is. They will get triggered. Then they have to think. Yeah? And then they will come back. They will ask more about it, like what should I do? Like, they will come back, and you can help them. You're the one who is going to give them the fairness. How? So they can understand their shadow self, and they can come out of this karmic cycle and end this cycle, so they can have a different life. Right? You are the one who will help people to awaken to their own power. Sometimes we don't, because of our shadow, right? Because something is hidden in the subconscious mind. Something we have suppressed in our childhood, that comes up, and we get the same results, and then we don't even understand why we are getting the same results. And you're the one who is helping them to show their own shadow side that they are hiding, and sometimes they don't even see that they are hiding it, and you're the one who is going to show that. You're going to be the key to awakening. That's who you are becoming here. This is powerful. Wow. Okay, so let's see what else here. Group number 1. Okay. Yep, moon secrets. Interestingly, I was talking about high priestess energy. Interesting. Look, the moon secrets, the key, the hidden, the subconscious. The moon is the subconscious. What people cannot see, you are the one who is showing them. Maybe through your, for some of you, whatever you do, maybe through your creativity, maybe you're someone really who works with other people's shadow self, maybe you're someone who does hypnosis. I don't know what you do, but somehow, somewhere, you are going to show them the secrets that they don't see about themselves. That's who you're becoming here. Maybe for some of you, it's your family that you will be working with and getting rid of that trauma, generational trauma. It's like breaking the chain kind of energy is also there. Yes, you're deep diving, understanding what needs to be changed, so we can have different outcome. So we can break free. We can break ourselves free from this kind of cycle, karmic cycle that is not making us happy. That's who you're becoming. Okay, so let's see the final message from my lovely group number 1. Okay, optimism. Yeah, look, optimism. Oh, do I have to cover this? Because I think you do. Like, it feels like people are celebrating here. Yep. Yes. When you will give those kinds of secrets, at that time it might trigger. It might not feel like that it is going to give them that kind of optimism they need, but you're actually giving them optimism by triggering something in them. So at that time, they might not feel, these people will not feel, but later they will be like, yes, because of you, I'm able to achieve this positive results. I'm able to change my life. I'm able to celebrate my life here. So that's one thing. And I even feel like whatever work you're doing, you're going to get the returns as well with this justice. Wherever you're giving your energy, you're getting it back. That is also something I'm seeing here. So you're going to be celebrating life. You're going to be very optimistic. I see that you will be enjoying life. Your work will be appreciated as well. You will be celebrating yourself. I see that. You will be having a lot of fun as well. Okay, so yeah, Sagittarius energy. So because we have the moon, again the moon energy, look at it, moon in Sagittarius in 9th house. You will be listening to your intuition and taking action. That's something I'm seeing here very, very strongly here. So I see for some of you, you will be traveling as well. Yeah, you will be connecting with people. For some of you, will be connecting with people from around the world as well here. Okay, yeah, so things are getting better for you guys. I see that because with these three people, we have a harp. Things are getting better for you guys. You will be enjoying your life. Yeah, you because somehow somewhere you have healed your shadow self. You have understood a lot about yourself, and you're breaking the chain. And you're focusing on prosperity, so you're going to get more of that. You will be enjoying your life. You will be more optimistic. Yeah. So that's all I have for group number 1. Hope it made sense. Hope it resonated. If it did, give me a thumbs up. I will see you soon. Bye bye. Group number 2, this is the image that you have been attracted to, or if you have chosen using the first letter of your name, then it's P, H, N, T, and Z. I'm very attracted to this eyes. Like, maybe your eyes are very unique, maybe your eyes are very beautiful, maybe you have gotten a lot of compliments that many people tell that your eyes can speak stories or maybe you're someone who can see other people's eyes and you can know what they're feeling, something to do with eyes. Yeah, for some of you I see that your third eye is awakening as well, your crown chakra is awakening. So what cannot be seen through a naked eye, you can see through. For some of you I see that you have been worried about your own gifts. You have been very worried to get into spirituality here because you're worried about a lot of things, like what if I have to let go of this, what if this doesn't come through. Like, yeah, sometimes we are so afraid to deep dive into our shadow self because we are afraid, what if I see something that I don't like, what will I'll do. So for some of you it's like you have certain gifts but you're so afraid to access it, then you don't try it. I feel like you're letting go of the fear and you're going to focus on your spirituality. That is one thing I feel like. You will be focusing on improving yourself. You will be focusing on changing habits that is not good for you. So I see you someone who is focusing on self. You will be focusing on yourself, improving your habits, letting go of something that was so hard for you to let go of. Sometimes we know if I'm going to do it, I have to let go of these things, so I'm not doing it. Many times we do that, isn't it? So here, that is the change. You're like, I need to let go of this, so I'm going to deep dive and I'm going to do it. I'm not afraid. So again, sometimes we are so afraid of our own gifts that we don't even try to access it, right? So here I feel like you are letting go of that fear and you are doing it. So you will be focusing more on spirituality. I see that. Yeah, you will be focusing more on good habits. I feel like that. That's who you're transforming into. You're focusing on yourself. You're focusing on self-love. You are focusing on the hidden aspects of you. It feels like the 8th house energy. Yeah, and when we have, it's the house, little bit hard house, right? We have to know the shadow side of ourselves, and I feel like you were so afraid to deep dive into it, but not anymore. You are like, I need to know the parts of myself that I was so afraid to know. I gotta know this. Sometimes some readings, when we start, we are so afraid what will happen, so we just close it off. We don't listen because it's going to trigger something. You were like that before, but what is changing is like you will be listening and you will be understanding, yes, this is something I have to work on. I cannot let this fear take over me. I have to work through my fears. We got a call. So yeah, I was talking about getting like facing your fears and doing it anyway. That's who you're becoming. So let's move on. Yeah. Interestingly, I got a call, and I am, if I'm someone who doesn't take calls, before I was someone. Nowadays, not like that. Whenever it's a number, I used to not pick up the call, and now it's like that fear has gone. I take calls and talk to strangers because I really had that kind of fear. I don't know why. Maybe it's something like that. It's at the same time it came, and I picked up the call. I talked. It was from a bank and all. I used to not do that. Before, whenever I had some calls, I will not take it. I don't know. Maybe that kind of fears you had. Sometimes we have those kind of fears. Particularly if you're introvert, it's like that. Yeah, and particularly if you have social anxiety as well, it can come up. I did have I think I have now also a little bit, but I'm very much better now. Maybe for some of you that is also, I'm getting here, the fear that you had before, you're challenging yourself and doing it anyways, right? Yep, let's see. Yeah, we have the rhino and we have this tool. Yeah, you had this power, the strength, it's there, it has always been there, but sometimes we are like, I cannot do it, I cannot do it, I cannot do it, I'm not going to take that call, I'm not going to do it, I'm not going to call that call. Yeah, maybe when you're in a hotel and you're with other people, you will not take the, yeah, you will not call the reception and someone else has to do it, but now you're like, I got to work on that, I got to do it myself. This is just an example, right? Maybe you're not, it's all your gifts, as I mentioned, right? It's like where you felt fearful, where you were so fearful to do certain things, you're challenging yourself, and that's repairing something, you're gaining your confidence because of it. That's what it is. Yes, and I know that it's tough, but it's worth it, guys. I have done that, and sometimes it's really getting out of your comfort zone. It can be like small things as well, like going to a place, ordering something, or going by yourself and drinking a coffee by yourself, right? Sometimes some things are hard if you have social anxiety, particularly. Yes, I did have, and I know that very well, because when you have social anxiety, going to a shop is like half an hour before I will start like the conversation in my head, and then it's really, now if I think, it's such an easy task right now for me, just go and do it, I don't think about it nowadays. But before, I used to remember, one day I was like crying, it was so, like, I was thinking like, I had to go through that, it was so hard, now it's so easy, and I was like crying, because that's when I realized how of a challenging task it was for me, when it was not that challenging to other people, right? I don't know, hope this is making sense, but that's the energy I'm feeling from you. So where you had to think too much, like the moon, where you have been fearful, right? Where you were like, no, I cannot do it, I don't have the courage. Where your heart, like, you wanted, you look again, the heart is there, you wanted to do, but you're so afraid to do it. You want to go and be confident, but you cannot do it, right? You want to talk to people confidently, but again, you know that it's really anxious, it will give you anxiety, so you just skip it. And you know that you will not grow like that, right? I also knew that I'll not grow if I keep doing it. I have to come out of that, right? Many things are there that I have to challenge myself about, but I'm so much better now. And I don't know why I'm saying that, why I'm telling my experience, because I'm here. If you're resonating, if you can do it, like, yes, you have it, and you have the strength. Yes, first it will feel really difficult, but you can do it. So don't let, your heart will give you, like, go and do it, try it. Maybe for some of you this is about accessing certain gifts of yours, or maybe for some of you it's like solo traveling. Yeah, again, this is a big thing, right? I mean, you have not done it. Yeah, I'm not ready for that. Doing solo traveling and all, it's really, maybe for some of you that is the thing, and I feel like you're getting into that strength, you're repairing that thing, and you're gaining that confidence, and you're listening to your heart and doing it anyways. Even if it's giving you a lot of fear, you're doing it anyways. That's who you're becoming. Yeah, the call came at the correct time, and that's the reason why I said that. So yeah, everything, when I do a reading nowadays, sometimes when these kinds of things happen, maybe there is sometimes it's just a message, right? So yeah, let's see, what is it? Group number 2, who are you transforming into? Group number 2, who are you transforming into? Wow, we have the bee. Oh, bee. We have benevolent guide, bee, honey. For some of you, please, face your fears and do it anyways, because this is the time of your success. You will see the success here, okay? Wait a second, I want a little bit more so information. I'm not feeling more from this card. So let's see what is the, again, the message here so we can know more. So let me just take the paper. Yes, it's like the inner voice guide, Ali. So yes, again, sometimes we are so afraid to listen to our own heart, our own guide is our own inner voice. And I see that you will be listening to your own inner voice. It feels like your inner voice is telling you, like, go and access those gifts, learn more about it, have this hobby. But in order to have that hobby, maybe you have to join a class, and that joining a class may be a problem for you because you don't want to do it, right? But somehow, somewhere, once you start listening to that inner voice, things will just happen for you, and you will gain that confidence. So I see you becoming someone who is going to listen to their inner voice, and even that inner voice is telling them to get out of that comfort zone, they're doing it. That's what I'm getting here. Okay, that's going to bring them success as well, because the bees gets honey, isn't it? Yeah. So let's see what else here. Group number 2. Letting go. Yes, letting go of that fear, trusting your own heart. Again, she is with an owl, and owl can be our inner voice, can be our intuition, right? Trusting our intuition and letting go of the fear, so you can trust your intuition completely and get out of your comfort zone and do something that was fearful before and achieve the success. And as you do it, you are going to gain that confidence here. Yeah, sometimes in order to listen to our intuition, we have to get out of our comfort zone, because it's going to take you out of your comfort zone. I see you listening to your inner voice, getting out of your comfort zone. Your intuition is your guide, right? It's in you. Your inner voice is your own guide, and you're like, yes, I have to do it. I cannot grow if I do this. I have to challenge myself. I have to do it by myself. You're trusting it and you're doing it. Yeah, and you know that this feeling of discomfort when I'm doing something new, when I'm getting out of my comfort zone, is going to only stay for some time, and as I keep doing it, I'm going to get good at it, and I'm going to get that confidence as well. So you're releasing your fear. Yes. Oh, interestingly, we have the letting go, and then the release card is also here. Letting go, freedom, healing, release, variable impermanence. Yes, you're getting out of that energy of fear, and you are listening to your intuition, and you're taking action, and you're getting out of your comfort zone, and you're building your courage, and you're building your confidence. That's who you're becoming here. Yep. Yes, you're changing your cons to can. That's who you're becoming. Group number 2, we have the Page of Wands. And we look again, where you were hesitant to climb the ladder, you are going to do that. Where you were, yes, again, it's like where you were like, yeah, I need to go and I need to plan and I need to take this action, do that. You were afraid. You were so afraid of climbing the stairs, because what if I fall? Yes, we are so afraid of sometimes falling that we don't listen to our inner self, because of our fear, because of our anxiety, whatever it is. We don't listen. But that's what is changing. You're releasing it. Like, you're releasing the fear. You're like, whenever your inner voice says something, I'm going to do it. Even if it means I have to get out of my comfort zone, I'm going to do it. Because I know if I listen to my inner voice, I'm only going to go to the top. I'm not going to go down. Because you're understanding, like God can't fail me. My inner voice can't fail me. My intuition can't fail me. Yes, I really feel like, look again with the 4 of Pentacles, you're getting out of your comfort zone. That's who you're becoming. You're getting out of your comfort zone. If you have social anxiety, I feel like you're finding ways to tackle it. You're overcoming that. You're not going to stand in fear anymore. You're challenging yourself, and you're like, I cannot, I'm going to do it. I'm going to challenge myself. I cannot stay in this. I have to grow. Yeah, that's who you're becoming. So let's see. Reflections. Yes, again, you will be seeing like why I'm so afraid of doing this. What is the reason? Like, why? Then you will be like, as you reflect on certain things, you will understand, yes, maybe in the past this happened, this failure caused me to feel like I'm nothing, so I didn't do it. So I just stayed in my comfort zone. Sometimes it's so easy to stay in the comfort zone. When we get out of the comfort zone, then we will realize how much we are suffering in that comfort zone. And you will see that. We'll see that. Like a story I have of a prison, I've talked about it. Like a prison was there, and then a king came and looked at the prison. The condition was bad, so the king provided good clothes, right? And the second person came and provided good food. Then the third person came and provided like entertainment, little bit of entertainment. So everything was there inside the prison. And then the fourth king came and looked at it, and it was like everything is comfortable, but they don't have freedom. So what the fourth king did is like gave them the freedom. Now they are out of the prison. And when they came out of the prisons, that is a whole new world. And then they're like, this comfort, I know, yeah, it's so much better than the comfort in the prison, right? That's something you will be understanding here. So it's so much better than my comfort zone. When I'm getting out of this comfort zone, it's actually liberating. It's powerful. Yeah, you will be seeing that. Yeah, you will be seeing that. I'm feeling that here. So let's see the final message for group number 2. You're gaining your confidence. That's who you're becoming. You're doing something that you didn't do before. You're trying new areas, new things. Yep, you're gaining your confidence. You're working on your confidence. You're trying new food. Maybe you're trying new food. I don't know. Yes, trying new things. Yep, you are leveling up because of it. So let's see the final message here. Oh, you got 2 cards here. We have the optimism. Oh, this card came for group number 1 as well. And then we have a birth here. Wow, this is a birth of new you. Yes, you are definitely getting out of your comfort zone. We have the Mercury in Cancer in 4th house. This talks about you listening to your intuition and giving birth to new things here. What your inner voice is telling you, you are, I'll just cover this. You are listening to it, and happily you're going to do it. And once you start doing it, once you trust your feelings, again, the moon in the Sagittarius in 9th house, because the inner voice is like that. The inner voice that you're listening to is not scaring you anymore. It's like, go and do it, try it. It's like a mother telling their son, like, do it, it's best for you, do it. Like, that is the inner voice that you're listening, that's motivating you, inspiring you. And as you listen to it, you take action, you see good results, and you're like, yes, I gotta listen to my inner voice. I cannot stay in this fear anymore. I gotta challenge myself. And that's exactly you're doing. That's what you're doing here. That's how you're becoming group number 2. Hope it made sense. Hope it resonated. If it did, give me a thumbs up. I'll see you soon. Bye-bye. You have been attracted to this image, or if your name starts with CIOU, let's talk about who are you becoming, all about your transformation here. So let's see. I feel like you're cutting all that BS in your life. You're not going to be giving your energy to the people who loves creating drama. You're cutting that BS. You're not tolerating BS anymore. You're not tolerating people who just wants to create drama. You're cutting them. You're going to give them the side eye, and you're like, I can't be in this, and you're just walking away. That kind of energy, I feel like. You're not tolerating any BS anymore. I see that, okay? If people are like, yeah, sometimes people say some sort of things that are like, yeah, pure BS, and you know, before maybe you kind of wanted to be nice, so yeah, you didn't say anything, but not anymore. You're like, I'm over this thing. I cannot waste my energy over this thing. I'm out. Like, you are getting rid of the drama. Your social circle might be less, not so much, not many friends. I feel like your social circle is also changing as well. You will be interested in people who will give you some value, who will give you some sort of wisdom that will help you to transform your life. You're not anymore interested in small talk. You're not anymore interested in relationship that doesn't have any meaning. You're not interested in any more drama, gossip. You're cutting all that. For some of you, I'm even seeing that maybe you're someone who was a party person, but maybe you're seeing that that's not working for you anymore, so you will be cutting that as well. I really feel like that. You will be focusing more on your health, your well-being, focusing more on good food. Maybe you want to learn a lot of things, and the people maybe the people you are with, they are not providing that, and you will be cutting them. Like, yes, your social circle is going to be of less people, but good people, supportive people, where you can, where you are not judged, where there is no drama, where there is no gossip, right? That kind of energy. And if there is anything like that, you can see through them, and you're like, no, I'm not in this, I don't want this energy. And you will be like, you will be cutting all that BS. That's what I'm getting. So let's see, who are you transforming into? Oh wow, look, for some of you, I feel like you will be spending more time doing a hobby that inspires you, that motivates you. For some of you, I see that you will be spending more time in your home, in your own energy, or this, which I feel like that, learning something, maybe talking to the people who really gives you something, like some good energy, not stress. You don't want that. Whenever when we deal with people who are a little bit drama bars, if they're like drama queens or kings, it's too much, it's stressful. And why? We don't need that, isn't it? And you're like, I don't need this kind of people in my life. Why I'm thinking about them when I can learn something at that time? Why I have to go out and feel shit about myself because they are always judging me? No, I don't want that. I'm going to sit at my own home and learn something new, or maybe focus on my skills. Maybe you will be focusing on a hobby that you love. Maybe for some of your photography, maybe you're interested in learning more about spells, or maybe you're interested in herbs, maybe you're interested in learning more about manifestation. Yes, you will be protecting your energy. That's who you're becoming. You're understanding more about yourself, your gifts. You're unlocking something. You are going to get in touch with your intuition, maybe focusing more on meditation. Yes, not again, it's like staying away from drama, staying away from gossip as much as you can, and focusing on good vibes. What gives you that good vibes? What makes you more happy? Focusing more on that kind of energy. What makes you happy? Maybe going to a party is not only that is going to make you happy. Now you're finding like staying at home and doing something that I like gives me more fun. Gives me more happiness, and it's more fun than going out and drinking and feeling shit afterwards, right? That's what I'm getting here. So it feels like for some of you, really, I feel like you will be spending more time in nature, more time at home. If you have a pet, you will be connecting with that pet, like finding that pleasure in small things rather than in gossip, rather than in going party, that all stuff. For some of you, it's like maybe you will be going dates by yourself. For some of you, with this camera, you will be going in nature, clicking photos, spending time more in nature, hiking, meeting people who know more about life. It's not only about partying, or nothing wrong with partying, that's not what I'm saying, but maybe lots of drinking. After the drinking, we don't know what we are doing. Maybe now you want a place where you just want to, it feels like you want to have your own space. In your own space, you don't want that BS, drama, gossip. You want to focus on the skills that you like, and do things in your own way, not other people's way. And you want to stay away from people who always judge without even knowing certain things. Like if you dress a certain way, they judge. You are going to stay away from those people. And I feel like a skill, you will be focusing on skills. Making more memories with yourself for some of you. I really feel like it feels like a little bit of time for yourself, being in the not completely in the hermit energy, but if you are not meeting the people who vibe with you, you're going to stay away from that. You don't want dramas. You want more peace, more calmness, and you will be focusing more on that. I see that. And there is a skill that will bring that, and you will be focusing on that. For some of you, I feel like you will be starting filming yourself. Maybe you will be creating content, and you will be finding enjoyment there as well. For some of you, new home as well, I'm seeing, or a space where you might be alone, staying away from the people who are causing a lot of dramas. So let's see. Let's see. I feel like you have put up with a lot of other people's shit, and you're like, no, I cannot tolerate anymore. I'm out. That's what I'm getting. Like, if I see these kinds of thing, I'm going to express it. I'm not afraid. Like that kind of energy. Yeah, we have lead here. Oh, lead. Okay. Oh, lead. Okay. So let me just see. The let's talk about that. Okay, we have, I think I got it. Yeah, density, weight, Saturn. Lead is the first metal. Its properties are heavy, dense, and unwaveringly steady. It is often perceived as the metal that initiated the entire alchemical drive to turn what is base into what is noble. So what is base is lead into gold. It correlates to the planet Saturn and its love of rules and structure. On one hand, this card implies a fixed position or burden that may be weighing down the work. On the other hand, lead can arrive just in time to ground a situation, to bring an alchemist back to the humble beginnings. Either way, the presence of lead is sobering. We cannot ignore it. The impatient alchemist may be discovered to see it in the laboratory, as it reminds us of how far we have to go. Approach this card with reverence for the ongoing process. So go deeper. View Joseph Beer's 1993 installation, Hinder Dem Koken. Oh my god, I can't pronounce that. More commonly referred to as the pain space and the lead room. So maybe watching that will be good for you if you are interested. The lead room, the pain space, and the lead room. Again, it's like different things, isn't it? You're changing it. Yeah, again, it feels like you're becoming more sober. Again, becoming sober. I did mention about going partying, and yeah, what was not sober, you're becoming more sober about things. That's what it is. That's the message here. So let's see more, so we can get more information. Yeah, sometimes it can be difficult if you are someone who is a very outgoing person. Being maybe you will feel sometimes lonely, but that's important in your journey, because you're you cannot tolerate this trauma anymore. Or maybe for some of you, other people's are also affecting the way you take action in your life, and you're like, yes, people are controlling me and I cannot do that. Yeah. So let's see what else here. What is the message for group number 3? Who are you transforming into group number 3? We have the serenity. Oh, I was talking about the peace, like compassion, acceptance, contentment. Finding contentment by being alone. Finding that peace. Because I feel like you will be understanding that. Sometimes it's going to be difficult when we are alone, right? You might feel like, if you are particularly a person who is outgoing, always meeting people, talking, so being in your own space, being alone might be difficult, but it's peaceful, right? But it's peaceful where you understand so much about yourself, you learn so much about yourself. So it's like an ongoing process as well, where you're getting sober. For some of you, this can be alcohol addiction as well. Like, now you are getting out of that alcohol addiction, because when you had that addiction, you made a lot of choices that was not good for you. Just an example, right? It can be any kind of addiction, and you're getting out of that addiction. And when we are getting out of those addiction, the people we used to meet all the time will not be there. We are not going to match their frequency. So yes, that's the reason of your social circle getting smaller, because even if you are going to go with them, again the same thing will happen, and it is not going to give you that peace. So it is only going to give you that same energy, the same pain. And in order to get to that kind of serenity, you have to spend the time with yourself. Spending more time with yourself, spending time in isolation, so you can heal this thing, and spending time doing something that makes you happy, and finding that contentment and joy within yourself, without anything external thing, without any alcohol, right? Without anything. Sometimes we find that we sometimes something that we want to heal, we don't work on that healing, rather we use like alcohol or cigarette to ease that pain. Now it's not, you cannot do that anymore. You're understanding that I have to get sober, and I feel like it's an ongoing process. You're working on it, and you will come out of it, and you will find that peace inside of you. I feel like that. This is what it is. So let's see what else. This can be again mental health also, right? Cutting the BS is making you feel like things are becoming better. Yeah, you're finding more peace, mental clarity is coming. So let's see. Again, what has happened in the past, whatever your choices, actions were in the past, you got to forgive yourself, you got to accept, you got to be more compassionate with yourself, so you can focus on the good, so you can create a good future, loving future for yourself. And that's what I feel like you will be doing. There will be times where you will be going up and down, but this is an ongoing process. You will come out, okay? Yeah, you will do better than your past. I feel like that. So let's see what else here. Yes, wow, we have the Queen of Wands energy. Yes, you are a Queen of Wands. You can do it, guys. You are a person who is independent. You got to free yourself from these kinds of limitation. Sometimes the alcohol or whatever it is, addiction why it's an addiction, because we are finding that, yeah, it feels like once a person starts drinking too much, it's not big. Yeah, they're trying to cover certain pain, right? Because they feel like if I don't drink, I will feel painful. And here what is happening is you are using it in a good way, right? Maybe you are releasing that pain by finding something creative, by doing something that makes you feel good about yourself. Instead of having a bad addiction, it feels like you're finding your power. You're not giving your power to that alcohol, something external, finding your power within yourself. That's what you're doing at this time here, and that's giving you that freedom, and you're understanding your own potential. That's what I'm getting here. So who are you becoming? You're becoming the Queen of Wands, who knows their value. So this is a process where you are going to become sober, right? You're cutting through the BS. Maybe for some of you this can be people pleasing qualities that you are getting out of. For some of you, as I mentioned, addiction, for dramas, gossip, cutting all those things and finding that power within yourself, doing something that makes you happy, and not being afraid of being alone. Not afraid to be alone, because you know that you have the power. So that's what it is, gaining that confidence, that understanding your own potential in a way. Yep. And not allowing other things to control you in any way here. So let's see what else here. Oh, of course, Hermit, I did mention here, right? You're healing your past. You're healing your past, guys. That's who you're healing your past. You are understanding your own potential. Because of certain things that happen in our past, we get into this kind of addiction, because as I mentioned, I'm just getting that kind of energy. Like I'm going to use this energy. I'm going to use this example, just an example. Not everyone is going to be addicted to alcohol. That's not what I'm saying here, but just an example. Like in your past, maybe your parents had some sort of addiction, and you saw it, and you had that pain. So you also started using alcohol it's like it when you drink that alcohol, you don't know anything, and it kind of, you don't have to feel the pain, right? Yeah, we do that. Many people do that, isn't it? And I feel like for you guys, that's what it is here. Or maybe some other things, people pleasing habits, anxiety, overthinking, and that's why because of your people pleasing habits, you see that you're always in this situation where there is a lot of gossip, drama, where people are judging you, right? Where people are putting you low, where people are telling you that you're not good enough, or maybe people are making you do the work that is not yours, and you're doing it, right? Those all things where you used to give power to other people, you're taking that power back. Yes, I see you spending time with yourself, finding that light within yourself, getting out of an addiction, being sober here, improving yourself. This is an ongoing process. It is going to be a little bit tough. Sometimes you will feel like there is too much pain. I cannot. Yeah, maybe you will feel lonely. Maybe you will feel like you need to get back to it. But no, I feel like you will stay true to this journey and come out as a warrior here. Yep, that's what. So the past, you're healing your past here. You're finding the light within yourself. So I see, yes, you will be spending more time with yourself. Yeah, you will be learning certain things that makes you happy, finding that joy within yourself here. That's what the message is here. So let's see what else here. Group number 3. Yeah, magnolia. Yeah, taking care of yourself, focusing on self-love, practicing self-love, getting rid of the people-pleasing habits. Yeah, again, self-love is what? Taking care of your health. If we are having an addiction, it's not good for our health. So what is self-love? Taking care of your well-being. Not doing the same old habits that is toxic. Isn't it? And I see that as what it is. That's it. That's the thing. That's what you're doing here, taking care of yourself, taking care of your health, learning something that makes you happy, progressing on your focusing on your goals, focusing on your goals, what makes you happy, focusing on yourself finally, focusing on getting better, focusing on your health, well-being. That's who you're becoming here. So let's see the final message, group number 3. That's the final message for group number 3. I just heard, maybe search the symbolism of blue bird. Maybe you recently saw a blue bird. Negotiation. Okay, I have to cover this. Negotiation. We have Jupiter in Libra in 7th house. Yes, again in relationship also, maybe you have seen that always you are the one who compromises, always you are being judged, or always you have to settle in for less, and you're like, no, not anymore. I have to understand why I settle in for less, why my relationship not work out, why. Yeah, it feels like because you had to improve the relationship with yourself, because you didn't feel good enough, so you kind of settled in with the friends who are not good for you, right? So that's why as you do this, you will see that your relationship with other people also will improve. But right now I see that you will be in this hermit journey, working on yourself, getting sober. For some of you, I see that you will be meditating, you will be focusing on yourself, on improving yourself, improving the past. Not improving the past, healing the past, sorry. Understanding why you did certain things. Yeah, you are understanding more about yourself here. With this witch as well, I see that. Where you settle down, why you settle down, and you will be like, you'll be understanding, yes, this is the reason. So it feels like you're balancing your own yin and yang energy. Maybe you were too much into the yang, or maybe some of you were too submissive, or for some of you were too dominant. You're balancing that kind of energy here, and you're coming out as a warrior. You're facing your fears, you're healing your past, and something that bothered in your past. In order to cover that pain, you had this addiction here, something like that. You're understanding so much. You might be researching as well. You'll be learning so much about it, and you are changing your life by practicing. Like, it feels like you will be practicing meditation, you will be practicing good habits, you will be you'll be having a routine, you will be focusing on bettering your mental health, improving your all over well-being. I see that. So you're cutting the people who are not good for you, you're cutting the places it's not good for you, you're cutting the foods, or cutting the alcohol, whatever it is not good for you, you're cutting that, and focusing more on how I can get that peace, that calmness, more on balance here. That's what I'm feeling like here for group number 3. Hope it made sense, hope it resonated. If it did, give me a thumbs up. I'll see you soon. Bye bye. Who are you becoming? Who are you transforming into? If you are using the image, then this is your image. Maybe you have been attracted to this image, or if you are choosing using the letters of your name, like the first letter of your name, then it's DJPV. So let's see, who are you transforming? A major glow up I'm getting here, many compliments you will be receiving, and I feel like you are now at a stage in your life where you're like, I can have more choices, I don't have to settle in for anything. I can have, if this, like, yeah, I can have more options. I have that in me, so I can have more options. You're getting there, okay? Let's see. I feel like as you are treating yourself with royalty, many people will be treating you as a royalty. You have worked on your self worth. I see that, and you are not settling in for less. You're like, I can have more options. I'm not going to settle in, like that kind of energy I'm getting, and you will be presented with more options. So let's see. Oh wow, look, glow up, and we have a star, and then we have a camera. Oh wow. For some of you, definitely you are a star. You're becoming a star. You're getting the fame. Many people will be clicking your pictures, or maybe you're someone who is, you are on social media or some sort of platforms. Even though you're going to be very known, you will be recognized, but you will be safe and you will be protected. And I even feel like, even though you are going to get that fame or recognition, you know how to protect yourself. That is also something I'm seeing here. Universe is protecting you, and you also know how to protect your energy here. You're not going to give your energy to everyone and anyone. You are someone who knows where you need to give energy, where you need to be. You're not going to be accessible to everyone and anyone. Even though you're famous or something like that, you're the star, your energy, your work will not be accessible to everyone. There are only some people. You're going to be very, yeah, you're not going to give your energy to everyone. I see. You have your own value, you have your own self-esteem, right? You have this, you have worked on your self-worth. So you're not settling in for less. You're only giving where you're getting back. And you know how to protect yourself. Even if you're getting that recognition or anything like that, you're not going to be giving your energy to everyone. So for example, right, you are someone who is an influencer, right? And now your content is getting recognition. So many people want to collaborate with you, but you are not someone who is going to collaborate with anyone or everyone. What suits you, what's best for you, what makes you feel like this is the good product and I can give it to my audience, you're going to work with only those people. You're not going to give any, because you are getting those you are a little bit recognized. That doesn't mean that you are going to if an influencer, they review the products, right? You're not going to review anything, right? You're going to review only the things that makes you feel good. That is like, yeah, this is worthy of me, so I'm going to show it to my followers. Yeah. So it feels like you are getting recognition, but you're not going to be open to everyone and anyone. You have your own values, you have your own self-worth, so you're going to give it to the people who really deserve it. Yep. So again, this can be with if you're someone who is single, who wants to get into the dating, you know that you have more than one choice. You're not just going to go with anyone. You will be doing the background check, and then only you're going to be accessible for these people. Yeah, that's who you're becoming. So let's see. You know how to protect yourself. So let's see, group number 4, who are you becoming? Oh, gold. Wow, gold. You're becoming the gold. And we have the ash. Yes, again, you look, again, this ash is like, I feel like you have seen a lot of things. You have seen people's true intention. For example, I'm getting a person who has been very fat, okay, and then they do the exercise and they become slim, and now they're looking so beautiful, right? So I'm getting that energy, like you have been once an ash, now you're a gold, but once you were an ash, and you saw how people treated you. You know, intuitively from these two cards, I'm seeing that. Like when you were fat, how people treated you. You saw it, but you transformed, and now you are a person who is in perfect shape, beautiful, and the same person who treated you like shit are coming and like, yeah, hi, we want to be friends. And you know that you cannot give your energy to these kinds of people. Because, yeah, now you, even though you're slim, yeah, but I feel like as you have, like an example, as you were losing weight, you not only worked on your weight, you worked on your self-worth as well. You understood so much about yourself. You understood about who you are as a person, like how much you are of value. It's not only the outer looks, right? You are valuing yourself as a person. You were once that person, and you're valuing that person as well. So now, even though you have turned into gold, but you were always a gold. You're seeing that here. But it was because of your self-worth issues that you didn't see the good quality in you, but you're seeing it now here. So once the people might have treated you as like an ash, now they're like treating you as a gold. You can see the difference very, very clearly. So that's why you're not accessible to everyone and anyone. You are accessible to only the people who really recognizes you as a person, who sees your inner beauty, who is not only focused on your outer beauty, who maybe the people who were always there for you, you will be there for them, but you are not going to be for the people who were not for you, right? You can see that difference. That's why I was telling you, even if it's like your work, when you were not doing work, when you were not performing well, who were the people who supported you and who were not, right? Now you are doing well in your work, you're getting recognized, so there will be people who will be like wanting your attention, and you're like, no, I'm not gonna give that, right? So yes, you're like not, you're protecting yourself from these kinds of people. That's who you're becoming, because you now know your own worth. At that time you didn't. You were beautiful all the time. Your work was awesome at that time also, but you were not able to see. Now you can see that. And now you can also see the true intention of other people. So that's why your energy is not accessible to anyone and everyone. You will be very much like, it feels like you will be choosing a lot. You will not be giving your energy to everyone. You are not accessible to anyone. That's what I'm seeing here. Your energy, your company, your time, whatever it is. So let's see, who are you becoming? Group number 4. Conflicts here. Discord, disagreement, common ground. Conflicts. Like these two birds, like two sides of you, right? You have understood the two aspects of you. And again, these two sides of you, again, that's what I'm getting, like the past you and the present you. You know when you had that low self-worth, how people treated you, right? And now you have this high self-worth, so you know that. But there will be times when you will feel that conflict as well. But whenever you feel that conflict in you, right, because sometimes what we have faced in our past can come up, right, in many ways. Even though now you have good self-worth, higher self-esteem, our past can come as sometimes bother us, right? At that time you have to get grounded, meditate, and then find a common ground. So there might be a little bit of discord between, like it's like within you, the fight within you, right? It's like a 5 of Wands energy where you're having the fight within you. Like, is this appropriate? Because if you were a people pleaser and now you're not, so maybe turning something no can be a little difficult for you, right? And then there will be this conflict. Should I say no? How can I say no? What if that person thinks that I'm too much, right? This conflict can disturb our confidence, right? Don't let that happen. So whenever that happens, take your time, meditate, ground yourself, and then you will know exactly what you need to do. So always remember that, okay? So let's see. Maybe people will say, oh, now you have done this, so you think that you're too good, right? Maybe there will be people who will cause this kind of inner conflict in you. Don't give power to those kinds of people, okay? So let's see what else here. Group number 4. Who are you transforming into? 5 of Pentacles. Yeah, that's over for you guys. You're getting out of this 5 of Coins energy. That's what it is. That's the thing. Like the ash, the people who didn't give you, who left you out in the cold, who didn't give you the warmth when you needed it. You see that very clearly. And you're gaining your self-worth, you're becoming the gold. I mentioned it, right? Yeah, again, maybe now you're getting the attention from the people who didn't even see you before. So at that time, there will be this conflict. Should I give them that, right? The attention they're asking. But always remember, whenever you have that kind of feeling, ground yourself and listen to intuition, okay? So let's see. Who are you becoming? 10 of Wands. Knight of Coins, Yep. Like again, this is talking about the pain that you have faced, right? I really feel like that, the hardships that you have faced to get to this gold energy. It was a tough journey here, right? You saw the true colors of the people who didn't treat you well. You have seen all that. You have seen all that, right? It has pained you. Maybe you might have faced betrayal as well in your life. I really feel like that's what it is shown here. You have, so it was, you have really, really worked on your self-worth. It has been a very slow journey with this Knight of Coins, right? It has been very tough journey, tough cycle here, where you have gotten the pain, right? Again, with this 3 of Swords, 5 of Coins, and 10 of Wands, I can see that here. So it was very hard journey to come where you are. So again, losing weight was hard. The obstacles you faced, or the people, how they treated you. It has been very, very hard for you guys. The stress that you had to go through, all was hard. Again, even though your goal, sometimes you might think of your past, and it's very easy to get into this conflicted energy here. And that's why spirit guides are telling you to always believe in yourself. Yes, you made it happen. You are the one who has made it happen, right? Always remember that. So it's very easy to get into that past pain. Yeah, always remember, it's very easy to get into that past pain and feel that pain and do something based on your low self-worth. So at that time, look again, find that common ground and never settle in for less here. That is something I'm getting here, okay? So because maybe the people who treated you not so well might come back in your life, might want a part of success that you want. So don't be available to anyone and everyone here. Slowly but surely take your time whenever you're getting some sort of collaboration or anything like that. Take your time and find a common ground. You like, again, you might have this conflict. Should I take it? Is it going to give me good returns? At that time, just maybe one will tell, no, this person treated us not so great, but one will be like, yeah, this is a good offer. Two things, right? At that time, find a common ground, trust your intuition, and then only take action. That's very important. I want more cards for you guys here from the tarot, because I feel like these all are like past energies here. So let's see what else here. Who are you becoming? Again, like the 8 of Swords. This like full. Yes, this is, look, we have the World. Yep, that's what it is. This is who you're becoming. Maybe right now also you are in the process of transformation. That's why there's a lot of worries, a lot of pain, feeling like left alone. Maybe sometimes even though you are in this gold energy, you're getting into this gold energy, then too you have a lot of fears from the past. And you are only the one who can release that completely. At every time, remember, like, I don't have to settle in for less. I have more choices. And you will eventually get there here, okay? That's something I'm getting, but you will deal with those kinds of fears as well. Even though you got to your dream body, that doesn't mean that you have that confidence. Sometimes you get back to that kind of past energies, that conflicted energy. But at that time, always remember, like, who were there for you, how people treated you. Always remember. But don't take their judgment, right? You don't have to be very harsh on them. But if you don't want to work with them, if you don't want to give your energy to them, it's your choice. Don't let anyone manipulate into you thinking that you are now you have lost weight, now you're selfish, or now you think you're too much. Like, don't let anyone make you feel like that, okay? That's very important. Free yourself from those kinds of fears. Don't take other people's words. Like, sometimes people will want your energy, so they might come and manipulate you. Always see that. So that's whenever you're feeling conflicted, ground yourself, think about it, and then only take action, okay? So that's very important. So don't give your energy to everyone and anyone. So let's see the final, let's see the other messages for group number 4. So we have the earth element. So this is what you need to focus on, guys. Earth element, grounding yourself, spending time in nature. Whenever you're feeling conflicted, spending time in nature, spending time doing meditation or journal. This is very important, because there is a lot of fear now also I see here. Fear. And it can really make your mental health go bad. So you got to focus on your mental health by grounding. Because there is a lot of conflict. This 5 of Wands energy, whenever something happens, whenever you're one that, you get a collaboration. For example, now you have a lot of reach, okay? And you're getting a collaboration, but maybe you had a bad experience. But now they're coming with a good offer. or maybe you're like in two minds, like should I, shouldn't I? And whenever you have that conflict, don't listen to your fear, listen to your intuition. And for that, you will have to ground your energy, you will have to spend time with yourself and release that fear, and what's feel right, that is what you need to do. Okay, so that's something I'm getting here. So let's see the final message here for group number 4. Final message here, group number 4's final message about their transformation. Okay, it's on the floor. Let me take it for you. Okay, affair. Oh, so affair. So we have the Mercury in Leo in 5th house. And look again, the star here is there. So many people will want your energy here at that time. Don't give, again I'm getting, don't give your energy to someone who doesn't deserve it here. So maybe sometimes because of your past, maybe you will feel like I need to give my energy. So be very cautious of it, because now you're getting that recognition, you're being appreciated, but that doesn't mean that you have to give your energy to everyone and anyone here. And again, I feel like you will be focusing more on fun, joy. There's more fun, more joy, more creativity that is entering your life as well with this Leo energy here. So yeah, that's all I have for group number 4. Hope it made sense, hope it resonated. If it did, give me a thumbs up. I'll see you soon. Bye bye. For group number 5, if you're drawn to this image, then this is your reading. Or if you are choosing using your letters, like the first letter of your name, then it's A, G, M, S and Y. So let's see, who are you becoming, all about your transformation. I was hearing turning back on things that are not important. Maybe you used to give your energy to everyone, right? You used to take the stress of other people, you used to carry the load of other people, but now you're turning your back on the things that are not important, the people who are not important, their energies you're not taking it, their stresses you're not taking it. That's one huge change I see here. One more thing, I feel like the rise of this dark to divine feminine energy, right? You're embracing the dark side of yours as well. Yeah, it feels like there is a balance between the light and the dark that's required. I see that you're becoming more bold, you're becoming more confident, you're sharing your truth, you're being very authentic as well. I feel like that. So you're like, yeah, I got to turn my back on this thing because it's not important. And yeah, again, it feels like this is their work, it's not mine, so why I have to do it. Like, you are going to be like that, you will be expressing that here. I see a bold, confident person here. If you're, and I really feel like this is the rise of this dark feminine energy in you. Somehow, somewhere, I'm getting that energy here. So let's see group number 5 here. Who are you becoming? I'm seeing leaves. The autumn season might be very, very important for you guys, and it's like you're letting go of the weight of the world, the weight of the other people's opinion, the weight of what other things of other people think of you, the weight of like wanting that everyone will like you. You're understanding not everyone is meant to like you. That's all you're releasing. You're releasing a lot. I feel like that you're letting go of the weight of a lot of things. So now you can walk without carrying any baggage. So let's see. So you have, oh, what is it? We have the deer and the birds. Okay, yeah, look again, the bird carrying what it's again, it feels like the deer. If you look at the bird is like fixed on the deer, and the bird is carrying this leaf. And autumn season, again, the leaf, the autumn season might be important. I feel like maybe something is happening in the autumn season for you guys. And we have the deer here. So yes, you're only nurturing certain things in your life that is important for you. What you need to carry, you're only nurturing that. What you don't need to carry, you're not carrying that. You are taking so much weight from you. Sometimes we as women, particularly if you're women, we take so much weight that is not even ours to carry here. And you're releasing that, and you're nurturing only the things that is important. That's what I was feeling. Turning your back on the things that is not important. Only doing what nurtures you, what is important to you, and being very authentic. No, again, but once we are very authentic, we don't people please, isn't it? That's what it is. Yes, you're focusing on your goals. Look again, you're focusing on your goals, your feelings, what is important, what is not important. Focusing on your, yes, maybe you have certain financial goals and you're focusing on that. You're focusing on your stability, on the things that you want to achieve. So when we have certain goals, many things can come in between. And what happens when many things come in between that is not important? Before you used to give energy to the things that were not important, but not anymore. Now you are like realizing, this is where I have to work. Like again, this is where I have to put the effort. Yeah, so I'm going to do that. This is important right now, so I'm going to give all my energy into this thing, and I'm going to not give any energy to the things that is not important. And what will happen if you do it? You will see the goals that were not happening will start happening. The goals that you were trying to manifest, before it was not happening because you were carrying the weight that you didn't have to carry. Now you're releasing that weight, and you're only focusing, you're giving the correct focus onto the things that you want to achieve. Again, like the cactus is resourceful, right? It grows in the cactus, in the desert, right? And now you are only giving that to your goals, what is important, not to the things that is not important. So that's why you will be achieving the results that you didn't see. You will be achieving your goals, financial goals, whatever it is that you didn't had before. That's what it is. Okay, so let's see what else here for group number 5. Who are you transforming into group number 5? Oh, peacock tails. The peacock might be important. And we have the reddening. Oh god, there's a lot of cards. We have yellowing. Again, the colors, yellow and the red. And then we have a lot of colors. So I'm going to take these 3 cards because I feel the most important thing I saw is like the colors, the yellow and the red. You're balancing your lower chakras, group number 3. Mostly I feel like you're balancing your chakras. You're balancing your chakras, group number 5. And once our chakra is balanced, we understand what is important to us, what is not important to us. Yes, again, when it's balanced, we know our worth, isn't it? Yes, that's what it is. What we need to release, what we need to carry. And with this peacock tail, you're understanding your own potential, how colorful you are. And yes, again, the peacock is so beautiful. And what if the peacock doesn't see it? What happens if the peacock doesn't see its own beauty? It will think that it has to settle in. But does it have to? I feel like the peacock can, they have this call that they do for mating, and they attract. they know their worth, right? And that's who you are now. You're like the peacock tails, seeing like how beautiful you are. And you're like, I don't have to give my energy to everything and anyone. I don't have to people please. I can be myself, and if these people are good for me, they will come to me. And if they're not, they will not be for me. That's it. I don't care. I just don't want to fit in anymore. I am unique, and I'm going to be that unique person. Yes, that's what the energy is here. That's what I feel like here. Again, if you look at the snake, there are 3 poles. So what is important to you, you're keeping it. What you need to work on, you're keeping it. Other things later. So maybe for some of you, you didn't make yourself the first priority before. You were making other people the priority and giving all the energy to other people. And by the end of the day, you didn't have anything for yourself. But now is like, this is all the things, so I have to keep energy. This is my important things. I have to keep energy for these things, and I will do it first, then only other people. In not a bad way, guys. Yeah, maybe your family is important to you guys. Yes, you will be giving your energy to them, but you're understanding that sometimes you're carrying too much that you have to not carry, right? Again, the 2 snakes here. Again, the snake shedding, right? It's like the subconscious programming. The snake is like, so much we carry the weight of the other people. The snake's skin that is getting out is that the skin of yours, like the shame that we carry. Oh, we have to do this. otherwise we will not be worthy. The guilt we carry, if I don't do this for this, and I focus on my goals, what if they think that I'm selfish? So if we don't do it, then also we carry the guilt. If we do it, then we feel like we are not doing enough for us. So much things that you're carrying here. It's not, it's like not authentic here. You're not the authentic version. You're people pleasing. Even though you don't want to do it, you're doing it because for the sake of other people. So you're not being authentic here, right? I see that that's what is changing. You're being authentic here. You're like, I cannot be there for you at this time. Sorry. I cannot carry your load. Sorry, right? I have mine to carry. How can I carry all the time your load? Maybe there are people who emotionally dump on you. They're all emotions and you take that and you feel heavy. You're like, no, I cannot do that. It's yours to work. It's not mine. I'm like the people, a peacock, like I need to shine all the time. And if you're dumping all those emotions, I will not shine because I'll be thinking of that and I don't need it, right? I really feel like you're lightening so much things, like you're letting go of so much things that is so heavy, and you're gaining that confidence. You're becoming more authentic and you're shining. You're showing your authentic side. You're showing who you really are. You're not hiding yourself anymore. And you're focusing on the goals that is important to you. That's what I'm getting. Okay, so let's see. What else? Who are you becoming? Group number. Serenity. Yes, peace. More calmness. You're focusing on what makes you happy. Again, it feels like, what gives you that contentment? What gives you that contentment? I'm going to do that. Maybe sometimes you take other people's energy and you're like, it's not making me happy. Why I'm taking that responsibility? It's too much for me. I'm letting go of that responsibility. It's not even important. It's someone else and I'm taking it. I'm not doing that anymore. And you sometimes when we are not authentic, we're so afraid of expressing ourselves. You're like, no, this is not mine. I'm not doing it. Do it yourself. You're communicating very, 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 very nicely in a way that is not going to hurt them, yet you will make your point. Yes, I really feel like that. Very articulate. You'll be very articulate with your words. Your communication skills are on top. I feel like it's getting better and better. Okay, so we got this card for other group as well, then winning, like succeeding, victory, outcomes, and that's the reason you will be getting your victory as well, because now you'll be giving your energy to the things that are important rather than to the things that were not important, the things that were taking your light away from you. It was giving you so much of load. You're moving away from that. So let's see. I feel like you will be giving more time to your passions. You're confidently pursuing your passions, and it's giving you a lot of good outcomes. So let's see. Group number 5. Who are you becoming? 8 of Wands. Again, you're only carrying the load that is yours. If you look at it, I had this board. It feels like that. Yeah, it's carrying the fire and it's carrying. So the things that you need to carry. You're not taking the back. Again, a person who is who's hiking, it's carrying, like if that person is carrying backpack of 10 or 20 kilos, that person is going to get tired and it's not going to reach their destination. But once that person understands this backpack is not important to my destination, it's just adding weight, it's not giving me anything, so I take it out and then I walk and quickly I reach my destination. So that's what you're understanding about yourself. And I feel like you will be deciding things very quickly. Your intuition, you will be trusting your intuition and making decision based on your intuition very quickly. I feel like that as well. What's best for you, you know it, and you make quick decisions. Yeah, even if in tough times, I feel like, because you're not taking the load of other people or any things, you know what's best for you and you're going to do it. I see you traveling as well, okay? So let's see, who are you transforming into? Judgment. Oh, we have the High Priestess. Your intuition is very strong. Okay, you're very intuitive. And we have the Ace of Swords. Okay. One more thing I got with this 8 of Wands energy is where you were stuck before. I did mention a goal of yours, right? The reason why you were not able to move forward as quickly as you wanted, because of the stress that you used to carry with this judgment, like the monkey jumping from one tree to another tree. You're not giving all your attention to one thing. Your attention is divided. Your energy is divided, right? Because there is too much going on. So you are not able to focus on your work as you should, because there are so many other things that you're carrying that is not even yours to carry. You're taking that, that weight, right? So that's why you're not reaching the destination as fast as you want, as I mentioned with the hiking example here. It can be the fear as well. It can be the worries as well, like the monkey jumping from one tree to another. What other people will think? What will this world think? If I show myself like this, how they will react? What if my past failures comes again? Lot of like knots here. But now you're like in this Ace of Swords. You're very clear what, like this load, I don't want, I'm cutting it. This is the something that is weighing so much, I'm cutting it. I don't want it. This is the one, it's this is this work of mine, like this stress, this thing, I'm cutting it. So a lot of things that is coming between your goals, that is coming between your peace, that is coming between your authenticity, and because of it you're not shining the light, you're cutting it. You're becoming very clear, this thing is not helping me at all, I'm cutting it. This thing, cutting it. So as your weight, like the load is coming less and less, so what you will be doing, you're more giving all your energy to the things that you want to accomplish. And as you do it, things move forward. So that's who you're becoming. You're cutting a lot of weight that is not meant for you to carry. And you're becoming very, very authentic. So let's see group number 5. The balancing act. Yes, things were not balanced before. Now you're putting that balancing act. Yes, again, I feel like as I mentioned, the load that you were carrying. So what happened because of that load? You were not giving energy to the things that were important to you guys, and that's why you were not having that movement, that growth. But now things are getting balanced. You know where you need to give your energy, and you're balancing it very well and giving. So you're organizing. You're using your time wisely. You're balancing it very well. So that's why you're going to see the results. Yep. So let's see, you're balancing things very well. Patience here. Yep. Yeah, you have cultivated a lot of patience as well, I feel like that. This thing that you are wanting, I feel like group number 5, you have been working on a skill, working on a desire of yours. You have been very patient with it, and that area, as I mentioned, it can be with finances, it can be with a business, something with health, whatever it is. Mental health, there is good news for you guys, because we have the Jupiter in Virgo in 6th house. So something that you've been working on, I really feel like there is good news here, movement here, progress here. So let's see. I'm feeling like taking one more card. Final message for my lovely group number 5. So we have the indecision. Yep. Okay, so Mercury in Libra in 7th house again. Mercury in Libra in 7th house, communication issues, where you were not able to communicate properly, right? And when you are not able to communicate properly what you want, you get indecisive. And once you get indecisive, you have to do the work that is not even yours, carrying the load that is not even yours, because you're not able to communicate properly. But now what is happening is you're becoming someone who's balancing that very well, and you're communicating, you're becoming very authentic. So now what is not yours, you're not doing it, you're balancing it very well, you're making better decisions for yourself, and that's the reason of you getting results in an area where you were stuck. That's what I have for you guys, group number 5. Hope it made sense, hope it resonated. If it did, give me a thumbs up. I'll see you soon. Bye bye, take care. If you have been drawn to this image, or if your name starts with FLRX, let's see what is your message. Who are you becoming? Who are you transforming into? Group number 6 here. Okay, so let's start here for group number 6. Universe speaks to you through signs and synchronicities, and you are someone, if you were not able to understand the message before, you will be very, very clear on what is the message. You will know it intuitively. Trust it, okay? So let's see. I'm hearing universe speaks to you through numbers, and whenever you see a particular number, check your internal thoughts, because that is the message here. Okay, and I feel like you are becoming someone who will be noticing those small details, those messages that universe sends to you, and you will understand what you need to do. Yep. Oh, I just heard you are becoming a match to your desires. You're coming in that energy. That's who you're becoming. I was shown the example of this radio. We have, we have those FM, right? 93.4 FM. So in order to get to that channel, we have to be in that frequency. And here, universe, like, you are becoming a match to your desires. Yeah. And that's why you might be seeing a lot of angel numbers. You will be seeing the small details. You will be feeling that your desires are coming true, because you are a match now to your desires here. Okay. Oh wow, your prayers are coming true, guys. Your prayers are coming true. And we have, we have the emotions. You have repaired something, guys. You have repaired some sort of emotions that were not good for you. Sometimes certain emotions, certain negative thinking can take us into fear, into self-doubt, and I feel like you are becoming someone who's repairing those kind of emotions and focusing more on the emotions that give us a feeling that we are aligned to the universe, that our desires are aligned. Yeah, we have the presence of Lord Krishna as well, and I did mention that you are aligned to the frequency of the divine, like you are in the vortex at this time. If you're not, you're becoming that person who is going to be in the vortex. You are going to match the frequency of your desires. You will match the frequency of the universe, right? So your desires can come true. So you are going to be in that frequency. So you will be seeing your manifestations taking off with this flying pig. Things are going to change. You will see your desires coming true, because you've been working on your emotions. You have been cutting those negative emotions, and whenever you are seeing yourself in negative feeling, you understand this is not a good feeling, and you transform into a positive feeling. You're repairing that, or maybe through prayers you repair it. Maybe you will call upon Lord Krishna, and when you pray to him, you feel good. You're doing something, and that is taking you to the vortex. Okay, you're becoming a match to the vibration of your desires. It feels like you and universe are aligned. You're co-creating with the universe here. That's who you're becoming. Whatever you want. If you want wealth, you can co-create with the universe. If you want health, you can co-create with the universe. If you want a relationship, whatever it is. Okay, so let's see. You're becoming a match. Yeah. You have learned so much, and finally you're cutting all those things that is not aligning, right? And this is the card that flipped, so I'm gonna take this. Oh, again the spider, the web. Oh, interestingly, I was like very attracted to the spider here, and the spider web weaves the web, and he traps the insects, right? You have been weaving the web, and now as you're weaving the web, right, you're going to attract what you exactly want, because you have to be in that particular frequency, right? You have to do the work, and that's what the energy I'm getting here. Yeah. So androgen. Oh, okay, balance. Masculine and feminine energy is balancing. That's something I'm strongly feeling here for you guys. Yeah, you're in. I feel like you are in alignment with universe. Okay. It feels like the divine masculine and the divine feminine energy. You're balancing it, so you know when to take action. You know when to rest. Again, you're repairing something with your emotions, so you know exactly what is best to do in order to get that thing, get that desires of yours. You're becoming a master manifester. I really feel like that, because you're balancing those feminine and masculine aspects of you. Yeah. very creative energy as well. So I feel like as you are being in the vortex, you might be receiving ideas, very different kind of innovative ideas as well, that will benefit you in your career, in your love life. Yes, solutions will be coming up. That's who are you, that's the person you're becoming. Okay, so let's see. What else here. Group number 6. Who are you becoming? Group number 6. Oh, this card came out for a lot of groups, I think. And we have serenity, compassion, acceptance, contentment, and winning. Look, winning. You're winning because you are in alignment with spirit. Victory, succeeding outcomes. You know when you need to be calm, you know when you need to take action. You're going to be very creative as well. You will be getting a lot of ideas as well, because you're in alignment with spirit. You're understanding the signs and synchronicities universe is sending you. You're catching up on the details, the small details. You're the observer. You observe things very clearly. You know that nothing is coincidence, everything is God incident. You're seeing that. You're seeing the signs universe is sending you, and you're noticing it, and you're understanding what you need to change. Again, you're repairing something with your emotions. So maybe the signs that sometimes will make you understand, like, yeah, this is not balanced, you need to balance that, and you do it. That's how you're winning. You're getting your desires. Where you didn't see the desires, you're getting your desires there. Where you didn't have that win, you're getting that win. You are an exact match to that's what you're in the vortex. Like as Abraham Hicks says, you're in the vortex, and you are attracting, like with the spider. You don't have to go and chase, you attract, because you're weaving. That's how your energy is. That's your who you're becoming. Your energy is like that. And whenever certain energies that come up, and then you know that this is not good, you repair it, you balance it, and that's how you're getting that kind of success here. Yeah. Group number 6. This is very high vibe group for sure. Okay, so let's see. Who are you becoming? Group number 6. I don't feel like many people will be here in this group, because this energy is so awesome. And if you are, congratulations. Yep. Okay, so let's see. Who are you becoming? Group number 6. Your prayers are going to be answered for sure, because you are a match to it. You're a match to your prayers. You're a match. If you're wishing for something and you're praying, you're a match to it, and it will come because you're a match. Oh wow, we have the Empress and the High Priestess. Oh God, look at it. The Empress and the High Priestess. Empress is on the floor. Let me take it for you. Okay, sorry. The 2 major arcana, and this is who you're becoming. You are in touch with your intuition. You're in touch with your heart. You're in touch with your mind. Like again, it feels like the High Priestess. She's very connected to her wisdom, and Empress. The energy of Empress is also, she's nurturing. She is very abundant. She's connected to her own heart, and these two, you're becoming a person like that, who has the qualities of the High Priestess and the Empress, right? You're nurturing. You're intuitive. You have the wisdom. You're using your wisdom. You're using your wisdom. You're taking those ideas and working towards those ideas, and it's giving you a lot of abundance. For some of you, you are becoming a mother as well. That is also something I have to say, if you're female. Okay. But yeah, look at this beautiful energy, the Empress and the High Priestess. This is high vibe energy. Look, again, she is in this prayer, and she knows intuitively that her prayers will be answered, because she is in alignment with spirit. If you look at the Empress, she's not worried about anything, because she knows she deserves the best, and she's getting the best. And you are in that energy because you're trusting divine, you're trusting the universe, you're looking at the signs and synchronicities, and you know that yes, this will happen. I'll get my desires, I'll get my wish come true. And that's who you are now. You are the exact match to your desires. And whenever You feel like it's not good. Whenever you feel heavy, you repair it. You pray, you repair it. You have like a routine where you cleanse the negative energies. Like we always clean our home. Maybe you have a ritual where you clean all the unwanted energies and only focus on the energies that are good. You might have a ritual and it's all working out in your favor, guys. Wow, this is beautiful. So let's see group number 6. Who are you becoming? Trusting yourself. As you are trusting divine, you're trusting yourself. As you believe in the magical power of the divine, you believe in the magical power of yourself as well. You're believing in yourself, your own power, because you trust divine. And as you trust divine, you're trusting yourself. You're believing in yourself. You're believing in your own qualities. Wow. It feels like you will be into a lot of esoteric information as well. You will be learning a lot of spiritual stuff as well, and you will be applying it and you will be getting results as well. I see that as well. So let's see. Who are you becoming? Group number 6. Jewel of the Sea. Oh wow, like you're discovering a lot about yourself, because with this High Priestess, when we are aligned with the energy of the universe, we have the desires, and when we want to fulfill the desires, the universe is going to show us the way to get to our desires. Universe will make us realize about our own potential, because you are in this alignment, right? And you will be discovering so much about yourself that you haven't discovered in the last 20 years, 30 years, 40 years, 50 years, 60 years. Yes, because you're in alignment with the universe. You're co-creating with the universe. At this time, you can create anything. That's who you are becoming. You can create your own reality. You can live a life that you want, because you are in that kind of pure energy, where you have worked with your ego, you have released your ego, you have worked with a lot of wounds of your past. You have done the work, you have done the shadow work, and that's the reason you are in alignment, right? The energy is so pure, so beautiful, and universe is helping you, showing you every details, and you are able to catch those details and work on it. And that's the thing with this moon and this this tool. You're repairing it, you're working towards it. You know what needs to be done, and you're doing it, and you're discovering so much about yourself that you haven't discovered, and that's the reason of your success here. Okay, so let's see the final message, group number 6. You got 2 cards here. We have the revenge. Oh wow, revenge. And then we have defense. Okay, revenge and defense. Revenge. It's like the Mars and the Scorpio in 8th house. This is a complete transformation that is happening. This is a complete transformation here. Again, the Mars energy in Taurus in 2nd house. Mars. Yeah. Suddenly things are moving in your suddenly things are changing for you guys, because I really feel like with this 8th house energy, you have done a lot of work. You have worked on your anger, you have worked on your past, you have worked on your relationships with your relationship with food, with other people, whatever it is, you have done the work, the inner work here. You have worked on your anger as well, where you were defensive, right? Again, it feels like we were defensive in many areas of your life, and that was the reason you were not getting that results. And I see that you have become someone who have understood like where they are defensive, and it feels like the revenge is here. Like this is like a complete transformation here. Your life is completely transforming. Your life is going to be so successful, and your success will be like a revenge. Yeah, and the people who made you feel like that you're not good enough, who were like an obstacle, they will be like, what is she doing, or what is he doing? Your success is your revenge. That is also, this is like a complete transformation. You are understanding so much about yourself, you're releasing so much, you have done so much of work here, and finally you are in this alignment with the universe. And now in your life, no person, nothing can stop you from living a life that you want. No one can stop you. Okay, so that's what the message is. Very yeah, this is the high out of all the groups. I would say this is the group that is very high vibe. Yeah. So that's all I have for group number 6. Hope it made sense, hope it resonated. If it did, give me a thumbs up. I'll see you soon. Bye bye.